challenge was my brand identity. I was struggling to find the brand identity. And so before working with Braven, I was just kind of fly by day, figure it out as I go. And then once we started working together and I started to see like the style guide, I started to understand how to continue to work within the brand identity that is created and that was already created but was put together for me to kind of follow and work from there. So yeah. Biggest challenge was I understood the vision, but I was having a hard time getting the audience to understand the vision. So when I had the imagery, I think that helped bring the vision to life. And so, like, even, the photos that I seen in the style guide, I was like, oh, okay, this is going to help, them understand exactly what I'm doing because the podcast is a marketing tool, but there's still the services. And I had just went through a pivot in my business where I was offering the services. So the images help folks understand, like, okay, yeah, this is a financial literacy brand, but we also offer support. And through this imagery, they see what that looks like. And then with me creating content along those same lines, it helped put the whole vision together for the audience. I realized before we started working together, my website was not clear. I mean, from the copy to just what it is that we were trying to do. And so once we went through the whole revamp, it just made me understand, okay, this is the template. Now I could start inputting my own imagery. So now if you go and look on my website, you'll see more of me on there and then the ways that we're helping the community and how it's able to come together. So it gave me a great template to input, what I've already been working on, but make the vision more clear through the physical asset of the website. So now the digital real estate is showing exactly what it is that we are looking to do and how we're helping. And it's gaining a lot of attention as well now. Like I see people in different countries looking at my website. That wasn't happening before. So, it's like, okay, it's catching on. It's slowly but surely, but it's definitely catching on. I definitely wanted my website to look like partly like a storefront, but also just like a space that provides a lot of context to, like the vision of what I'm trying to bring to life. So for people to understand, like, when they come to my website, you're not just purchasing things, you're getting a full experience, So if you purchase an item, you'll receive free, things behind the scenes that's going to help you start your journey as far as the financial side of it. So I definitely wanted it to be something that people went to and they learned something, whether they learn something about the creator, they learn something about the service, or they learn something about how, the Black community has been treated over decades and what we can do to uplift ourselves first and foremost. It was a very interesting experience going through the process because when we ended, that process, I was like, wow, like, it's one thing again to have it in my head of the vision that I see, but when I'm trying to articulate it to someone that's trying to help me and then they understand it, it lets me know like there's a huge purpose behind this brand. And if it catches on through an agency that's helping me, help me align things, then I think, it has the ability to grow into something that's going to really help a lot of people. Increase in visitors, especially unique visitors. So I'm getting a lot of unique visitors on my page, and so that's something that I've been working really hard to try to increase because I didn't really know how to get people to come to my website. Now I'm starting to understand it, through the content that I'm creating and posting on my social media and leading people back to the website. So that's working for me. The traffic is increasing, and I'm still also learning about, the analytics and how to shift and make, adjustments to continue to grow that. I mean, since I've gone through the website makeover, every time someone goes to my website, they're like, "Oh my God, this is nice. This is amazing." So, I think a lot of my audience as well is seeing the growth of the brand, and when the brand and the website went through that makeover, they were like, "Okay." They understood that I'm staying around for a while, and this is going to be a growing brand. So, but yeah, everybody compliments my website every time they go through. I'm noticing people even double back to my website. Understanding that you need a team that is knowledgeable about the things that you aren't as knowledgeable about. And so, trusting the process and trusting, their expertise is going to be important. So, you definitely want to invest in, furthering your business. You have to invest in those things. And so, what better way to do it than to, get a company that knows what they're talking about, that can help you break everything down and even go through it and explain it to you so you can understand it. And so, I think it's very important to invest in your business in a way where you are looking towards that growth. I think that, once I was introduced to you guys, it was I was learning as I would go, and so it was just seamless. It was, we met, you guys got the information, you start working on things, and then reach back out. And so once we reconnected, and like I said, I understood that you understood the assignment. I felt very confident in how things were going to progress moving forward, and so the communication was great. It was, clean. It was always professional. And so, yeah, I definitely enjoyed the experience. I wasn't expecting it, so it was amazing to have a really good experience, just, in that process.